Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Cold Steel 3. We are on the day of our full field exercise, so let's get ready. 6:30 p.m. Quite early. Everyone's getting ready. Do we get a chance to go over the campus before we go? Or will we be going straight away? It looks like we'll be going straight away. Yes, our units. Is it almost time? Yeah, the Branch Campus's very own armored train. It should be here soon. It can hold Velimar as well as multiple Panzer soldiers. Well, even once it's here, we still gotta load not just the machines, but the supplies and equipment too. And we're supposed to be leaving by 9? Are we gonna make it? Oh yeah, it's here. Ah. Very cool. Highly armored. Well, that should definitely help. Branch Campus, exclusive train, the Derfflinger. So pretty. Oh, I have to agree with that. It does have that powerful look to it. The exhaust, the light on front of it, just the thick steel plate on the front. Oh yeah, I like it. It's silver. Ah, and we got its own crew. Good. Claire? Oh, cool. Another old friend re-emerges. Well, I think by now we should expect it. Oh. So you came too. What the? Whoa, for real? Yeah, for real. Major Claire revealed.
Students and instructors of Thors, it's a pleasure to meet you all.
Yeah, it's refelt. Sometimes you gotta relearn the pronunciations when you haven't seen a character for that long. But great to see you.
I am Major Claire Revelt of the Railway Military Police. I'm here to hand off the armored train Derflinger to the Branch Campus.
Pablo already have the hots for Claire? Or was that for the train? Could be both, to be honest. Yeah, they fit perfectly. Okay, we're all set over here now. Can you go help with the loading of the supplies? Sure thing. Understood. Oh, Captain, I mean, Major Claire. It's good to see you again. Indeed, I believe we haven't seen each other since the end of last year. I wanted to congratulate you on graduating and on your new job here at the Branch Campus. Though, you might not want to hear that from me. No, that's not the case at all. I'm glad to hear it, thanks. I never could have dreamed you'd be the one handing the train off to us, though. Well, Milliam and Lecter beat me here, though. Jokes aside, you had the full support of the RMP, including securing the site for your field exercises. I'll be joining you on your trip to the site, so you'll have to put up with me for a bit longer. Hey, no complaints from me. Definitely. Put up with, she says? Hey, what are you two talking about? Juna and Instructor Randolph. Oh, it's good to see you again too, Yuna. You two know each other? Oh yeah, last year I worked as a temporary instructor for Crossbell's Military Police Academy. We know each other from then. Yeah, I really enjoyed your lessons. And you really helped me out at that one time too. That's one time? Nope, nothing. Don't you pry into a girl's past like that. There, Yuna. You seem to be doing well. That uniform really suits you. Thanks. I still feel a bit weird wearing it though. Well, someone's running hot and cold today. And First Lieutenant Orlando, it's good to see you again too. I can't thank you enough for your help here at the branch campus. Well, I was kinda forced into it. But don't worry, I'm gonna do all the work I'm given. Long as you keep your hands clean anyway. Yes, well, I shall keep that in mind. It seems like there's more going on here than I thought. Ah, so this is where you've been, Major Refeld. Good day, Major Irving. Nice to see you again, Toa. Wow, I can't believe it's really been half a year since I saw you during my time with the NGOs. You can catch up later. It's nearly our departure time. Where are the principal and the professor? It appears she has yet to even load her soldat. Her soldat? I wonder if it's the golden one I saw during the Northern War. Oh, it will definitely be something special. Or at least I hope. There's no need. A pleasure to see the both of you, Lady Aurelia and Professor Smith. You're the RMP woman. Oh, long time no see, Icy Maiden. I thank you for your delivery of the armored car and for seeing us to our exercise grounds. Oh, no thanks are necessary. I was simply performing my duty. More importantly, Principal, will you not take your soldat? As I said, there is no need. Neither I nor the professor will be coming after all. Seriously? But I thought you were coming when I made all the arrangements. Oh, hold on. This changes everything. We have factored in your strength when planning for this operation. Oh, that's precisely why. If our little fledglings are even going to learn to fly, they'll need to be pushed out of the nest. And with me there, none of them will experience true growth. I've already reported this to the Intelligence Division. What good would it do for me to traipse around in the wilderness with all of you? The operations and record keeping will be performed by my disciple candidate. Good luck dealing with your sudden lack of power. It's almost time. We'll just have to leave the rest to the others and get going. Understood. This is such a hassle. He's not enjoying this. 8:55 p.m.
It's been 3 weeks since we've begun here, and I'm sure there are still some of you with worries. But after the Panzer Soldat training yesterday, a new door has opened for you. From ancient times, travel has been used as a way to foster growth. I hope this will be such a trip for each of you. That is all.
Yes, ma'am!
It's gonna be a great trip. Because I am hoping more card games and grinding. Hopefully the first opportunity will have.
Herschel, Orlando, I leave our fledglings in your care.
Well, slight correction, the first time I allow myself to grind. Because I think in the Einhell Keep we could have done that as well at the end of Trial 1. It's fine, but that would be a really nice opportunity. Just to get a lot of Sepith, gain some levels and, well, not max out, because that would be way too soon, but opening a few slots, setting up the first batch of quartz. Can't wait.
Understood. Please, leave it to us.
I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on, but I'll do what I can.
As for you, Schwarzer, the lull that's gone on since the end of the Northern War is now over. As someone with great power, you must stay alert and always be aware of the flow of events in the world.
We'll do our best. because that's the only thing we can do. And I have a feeling that this game is going to be one gigantic roller coaster.
Face that which you lack. Head on. Rely on those around you when you need to.
Principal? Understood.
In regard to Panzer Soldat maintenance, I've already told you the basics. If you need to perform a minor fix, you can do it yourself. Show me what a representative of Zeiss Central Factory can do.
Oh, trust me, she will. Because there ain't nobody better to be a candidate.
Yes, leave it to me.
Alright, look like we're ready to go.
I suppose all it takes are the right words to make someone leap headlong into danger. Eh, General? 24 students and instructors. How many will make it back, I wonder?
Oh, don't be like that, Professor Smith. They're all coming back. Because Rean is there and he's not gonna take any less.
A turbulent era lies ahead, where it won't matter who you are or where you're from. If they're not strong enough to make it through this, they don't have much of a future waiting for them anyway.
Bit cruel, but if what she's meaning that's coming, like a big gigantic war over the entire continent, even further than that, then she might be right. Ah, and there we go. Through Heimdall, past the Enor River. Very fancy looking train from the inside as well. The shower room. 9:37 p.m. It looks like the students are handling everything here. No extra personnel helping them. Well, they're definitely being thrown into the fray, isn't it? With the instructors, they should be more than fine. Derfflinger, second car, briefing room. The field exercises are scheduled to last for 3 days this time. After arriving at St. Arc tomorrow, we will move the field exercise grounds nearby. Once we finish setting up all the facilities, each class will begin their own exercises. I see, so the train itself is going to be our base. Ah, so that's why we were assigned our own private train. Well, makes sense. Seems like it's got pretty much anything we need. For more information on each class's exercise task, please see the provided documents. Sorry, but it seems Class 7 isn't mentioned here. Oh, you're right. Well, we prepared a special series of exercises for Class 7. Because of this, we plan to have a separate meeting once we arrive at the field exercise grounds. Instructor Schwarzer and the 3 members of Class 7 will be present at this meeting. Ah, the students too. Oh, calling me intrigued. Well, don't get your hopes up. This meeting is to go over tasks unique to special operations. Tasks unique to special operations. I wonder what they could be. I imagine stealth or very, very hard combat missions. Special ops, that's what it is. Well, I suppose we'll get more details tomorrow morning. There are reports of possible threats in Sutherland. It was a miscalculation on the principal's part to not join us. However, we must simply handle matters with our available personnel. These are not simple training exercises. We need each and every one of you to treat this as though it were a live combat situation. Understood. I'll gather up members of Class 7 tomorrow. Very well. This concludes today's briefing. Instructor Herschel and Orlando, brief your students on their task tonight. For now, each of you rest up. That is all. Dismissed. Yes, sir. Task unique to Class 7. I wonder. Well, we'll arrive at the St. Arc tomorrow morning. I'm sure the students in Villamar are all ready, but I'll take one more look around the train, just in case. Yeah, and I'm wondering if during this mission we get to take students from other classes with us as well. Just because during the prologue we had Ash and Muse with us. So I imagine that they or maybe other students will join us first just to mix things up, to give them extra exercises and training by joining the special ops of Class 7. With what we've seen, that seems the most logical thing. Alright, well, let's go over the trains. Ooh, very cool. And of course the red marks we're gonna do last, because once we did all the story events, the story will continue. And extra things like hidden scenes, objects, even card battles, I want to make sure we do everything. And if there is a card battle on the car, on the train, I want to make sure we win. So the first attempt I'll show you just in the footage. If I lose, which is of course always a possibility because I'm not perfect, I'll keep playing until we do win and cut straight to there. Alright, let's go explore a little bit. Oh, they're already out of here. Ooh, car 1. Is this the outside again? Well, let's start with 1 and move all the way up front. Alright, I'm gonna skip Toa and maybe use her as last, because he is a story bit. Can I believe I'm able to watch someone operate a train right up close like this? I'm so glad to be alive. Madda, thanks for giving birth to me. Someone's happy. Oh, definitely is. Ah man, this train is mental. Just look at these facilities. Think about its performance. And then there's the torch, the smell, the vibrations. How is this beauty real? Well, since this is the first trip this train's been put through, it was decided that we'd handle operating this time. But I can feel ice boring through the back of my head. I see. This is the one of those train fanboys I've been hearing about lately. Wait, I'm getting the feeling that that might be... No, it is male, okay. Almost thought it was a female. I see. This is where they scramble the communication signals. This state-of-the-art interface is really nice. She seems well versed in these things. I'm looking forward to the field exercises tomorrow. Well, a part of me really does too, I have to be honest. Alright, that's card 1. Very small one to begin with. Yes, everything is on schedule over here. But what about on your end? Ah, long-range communication using the Arcus too. I remember hearing it's possible using the equipment in the Derfflinger. Sounds like he's talking with the RMP. I see. So that happened in the east. Alright, I'll talk this over with Major Reveld. Yeah, he doesn't know we're here, and he probably won't appreciate it if we stay. Okay, can't get in. There's probably someone in there just taking a rest. Claire? Yes, it's Claire. Well, since we are skipping Toa, we might as well do the rest we come across. That way, when we move all the way back, you only have one person to talk to. Oh, Rean. Are you patrolling the train? Yeah, something like that. I thought I'd talk to the students now, since I have the chance. Ah, is that so? You've grown up into a fine man. I'm sure Sarah would be proud. Oh, not a chance. I've got nothing on Instructor Sarah. Sometimes even my students will scold me. Well, even so, I'm relieved. I was concerned about how you were faring last year after the Northern War. I've been doing alright, all things considered. Major Claire of the Railway Military Police. Thank you for all your assistance back then. Oh no, not at all. It was you, Altina and Sarah who did all the heavy lifting, so to speak. We were able to respond so swiftly thanks to Valamar and their bracers guiding the citizens to safety. But it ended up being a painful experience for both you and Sarah. I mean, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking about this. As you know, it was the RMP who built the supply line for General Le Guin's army of panzer soldiers. It was all for the imperial government. No, it was all to make His Excellency's wishes come true. Ah. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. Why does someone like you continue to work under him? How did you come to be an Ironblood? Well, I know a little about William's circumstances. I'm sure Major Lecter and the Governor General both have their reasons too. But you, Claire, you seem like you're the odd one out to me. When you're doing RMP work, you're sincere and caring. I understand why Junice opened up to you like she has. When I think of all that, it seems even stranger. Why, Claire? I'm not as great a person as you think I am. In this huge world, I'm just one small person. I have nothing. If His Excellency hadn't taken me in, I would have disappeared entirely. What? Chancellor Gilead Osborne is my savior. He took me in 10 years ago after I had lost everything in an accident. It was also thanks to him that I found Thors Military Academy and the Railway Military Police, places where I belonged. My gratitude to him is not something I could ever hope to repay, even if I work my whole life. I'm sorry, I didn't know any of that. Don't worry about it. I don't think any of this will excuse my actions. Rather, I believe I must face the things I've done for the future. I took part in claiming Crossbell and Northumbria for His Excellency. I must face those whose lives I have disrupted in doing so. Claire. But you don't need to feel that way too, Rean. You've been piloting your Divine Knight on behalf of the Imperial Government for the past year. But I'm sure you've been thinking about how you should act as a member of Class 7 this whole time. Ah. Well, it's not quite as impressive as you make it sound. But it's kind of embarrassing that you can see right through me like that. I guess I should have known I couldn't keep anything from the Icy Maiden. Well, that title's starting to feel like it's a little too over the top for me lately. I am the second half of my 20s now, after all. No, you haven't changed a bit. Instructor Sarah might have changed a bit since she went back to being a bracer, but you're the same as you were when I first met you 2 years ago. Or rather... Reveld, are you here? There's something I need to confirm with you. Oh, Major Irving. Have I interrupted something? Not yet. But slowly we were moving there. Oh, no. Well, we were just having small talk. Well then, Major Claire, I'll excuse myself now. Please, be sure to get plenty of rest tonight, Rean. Rean? I don't think you need to force yourself to figure out your relationship with him right now. I'm sure you'll eventually be able to come to terms with it all. So for now, I think you should just take your time and slowly organize your thoughts, one by one. Ah. Well, thanks. That does make me feel a bit better. I don't know what that was about, but you're certainly acting compassionate today. Are you trying to replace Emil with him? Oh, forget it. I was out of line bringing him up. No, that's not my intention. So, what was it that you needed to confirm with me? It's about the information we'll be sending east. So, Emil, is that somebody she lost? Maybe in the Northumbria section that we haven't seen? I don't know. The name sounds familiar, but I just don't know from where. Maybe we'll learn about it a bit more later. For now... yes, let's, well, bother them. Instructor Schwarzer, you're still here? You need to be up early tomorrow, so don't patrol too late. I'm glad we had a chance to talk, Rean. Rest well tonight. Oh, we will. Don't worry. Canned juice and canned coffee. But considering I'm as broke as a teacher, yeah, we're not gonna buy anything here. On the other hand, we can take a shower, I guess. Doesn't seem like to be anybody in there. Good. Take a shower, yes.
Oh, this is nice.
HP, EP, and assault points were fully restored. CP was restored by 100. Alright. The mark is still there. Does that mean anything?
Oh, this is nice.
And in case you're wondering, I'm doing that because I'm lazy and I want full 100%, 200% on my CP. I wonder why it's still there. Maybe later on we can go back? Oh, is the briefing over? What's the plan for tomorrow? The other classes got instructions, but not us. Well, about that, I actually wasn't told either. I'll be able to give you the details tomorrow morning. Huh? Come on, you're our teacher. You need to get it together. This is just like what happened during the entrance ceremony. Well, it seems like our exercises are going to be a bit of a special case. All of Class 7, including myself, will get a briefing tomorrow morning. Fine. Instructor Claire was way more on top of things at the police academy. Hey now, I've got no chance if you compare me to Major Claire. I'm a little surprised though. You respect her so much, even though she's Erebonian. Like I told Kurt, it's not that I hate Erebonians or anything. She's the perfect commander, an incredibly skilled marksman. She's caring, sincere. She's the one who saved me and gave me a chance. A chance? Oh, I'm just saying it's impossible not to respect her. Unlike a certain someone I could name. Well, I agree you can't avoid respecting her. She's helped me out more times than I can count since I met her back when I was a student. Oh, well, that explains why you two seem so oddly close. I might have to thoroughly interrogate you. Just to get the deed on everything Claire related, I'm sure. And don't worry, Juna. Rean? I don't want to say the words he's gonna break you, but at some point you two are gonna like each other, I'm sure. You really don't. It's not like that. I'm nowhere near as good as Major Claire, but I promise to do my the best I possibly can. I don't know what we'll be doing tomorrow, but make sure you get enough rest tonight. I don't need you to tell me that. Ooh, she has card games on her mind. Okay, so like I said, first game we're just playing. Win or lose determines whether or not I have to edit or not. So only Class 7's in the dark about their field exercises, huh? Can't say I'm not more than a little curious, honestly. It's keeping me up at night. Sorry about that. By the way, do you know what Vantage Masters is, Instructor? Oh, that new card game everyone's been getting into lately. Yeah. I've only just started playing myself though. Ah, so you do play. I've just picked it up myself. This is perfect actually. How about a match or two before I go to bed? I don't mind, but won't it just keep you awake longer? Maybe, but it's probably best I get my mind off tomorrow. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to wipe the floor with my instructor? Well, I am just a beginner too, but I don't think that's going to make it easy for you. Alright, enough talk. Let's play. Bring it on. You can now play Vantage Masters against Juna. You got it, and trust me, I won't lose. Oh, trust me, eventually you will lose. Alright, so, which one is technically useless? I'm thinking Dharma. I think if we switch that to Habitus, will be a lot better. That way we have 2 fire cards that can be extra increased with the status of card, which is, of course, this one, Blaze. I do think a fire deck would fit me nicely, and so far Dharma hasn't even shown me anything useful. I can't remember which card you guys said I should take out, but I don't think that's too important right now. Text? Oh yeah, what it has. Yeah. So, how do we get those out? No. I do wanna add these. How do we get one? Oh wait. Yes, that makes sense. Alright, and maybe it's not skills, just 2 power, 2 defense, which makes it really good, and 3 on 3 even better. But considering it's just 2 points to summon, it really is not a bad card. So yeah, when this card leaves play, draw a card, which is actually quite useful. Remove seal from target. Again, in the right situation it can be used. This one, defense, definitely good. I would love to get another Hepatus, but let's just use what we have right now. I think it is relatively balanced. Yes, let's begin the match. Oh, we can even have multiple decks. Yeah, that's definitely for a later concern.
You're on, instructor.
I guess you'll start, instructor. Oh, well, that is the idea. That's not bad. Let's just, or do we switch this one? Let's see what happens. Ooh, no, that's not great. Alright, 0. To start out with. Do we instantly want to start knocking our enemy about a little bit? We definitely could. You might wonder, why do I put my fighter there? I want to leave a space in between just in case we get a defender. Then we can place it in between and then it will defend the fighter and the habitus. I think that's it for now. Yes, I'm fine. It's my turn. No, that's a good card. Come on, Natial. I'm gonna call in support. Really? Really? That just seems too programmed. You couldn't have thought that up yourself, Yuna. Definitely not. We have 4. So let's put you on the back. Then put this one on top. And since our fighter I will keep our fighter on the front, just so we are ready to attack the next round. Attack. Ooh. That's gonna be very interesting the next round. Okay. Increase our attacking power. Restore one of our defensive points. We can't attack the back row, but we can definitely attack the front. Let's destroy her defenses at least a little bit. Alright, that's definitely not gonna make her happy. And in all honesty, I do not care. Alright, that's definitely gonna give me a leg up, that's for sure. Come on, Nashel. I'm gonna call in support. If that's all you have, that's not gonna help you. Ooh. I have to say, you're driving a really hard bargain, but it's not gonna help you. Because right now, attack. And the game is mine.
One more! Come on!
Receive Ranger card for your victory. And a little bit of bonding between me and Juna. It would have probably been more if I lost, but I want that card. No, we're not gonna do that. It's a good thing I thought to bring my Vantage Master deck with me. I was gonna play with Jessica and Louise, but they seem pretty busy right now. Anyway, don't think I'll go easy on you. Oh, you definitely did not, because if I would have lost one more round, I would have definitely lost. But at least now we have the card. Oh, Instructor Rean. Please don't hesitate to ask if you'd like something to drink. Sure, thanks. And thank you for all your hard work too. It seems a little small, but how is the kitchen? Oh, it's great. It's true that the space is limited, but because of that, everything is stored very efficiently. I'm so happy that I get to put this place to good use. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, cooking is so much more fun with a good kitchen. I'm so happy that I get to put this place to good use. Oh, and we'll enjoy all the meals you're gonna create. Our exercises are really going to ramp up starting tomorrow. I'm in charge of the supply team. No pressure, right? But aren't you from a business family, Stark? Besides, your grades are top tier. I think you're perfect for the position. I'm the one who should be worried. I was made head of the medical team. But in the medical training, your first aid skills were faster and more precise than anyone else's. Personally, I don't think I belong on the comms team. I can barely talk without stuttering. And on top of that, I'm supposed to be helping with the accounting and operating the Derfflinger. But don't you help your father with managing his territory? And that aside, you're really good with numbers. So that means we're all in the right positions after all. Yeah, they are just lacking in confidence, which, considering they're technically students going on their first mission, yeah, it's nerve-wracking. I can't even imagine. So having everyone say that, yes, you have strengths that are perfect for that, I think that would definitely help. And successfully completing our first mission, that will definitely help too. I guess the faculty here knows us pretty well. Yeah, Instructor Toa sure is impressive. Instructor Toa is usually in charge of all the budgeting, so how do I end up the accountant? This is way more responsibility than I deserve, but they're counting on me, so I guess I have no choice. Trust me, if Toa is gonna let you do that, she has absolute faith in you. Oh, I'm the leader of the medical team. In other words, everyone's lives are in my hands. Can I really do this? Yes. Yes, you can. The supply team handles transporting goods amongst other things. Their work is the backbones of logistics. It's a heavy load to bear, but I'll just have to stay calm and do things as best as I can. Yeah, that's all you have to do every single time. Well, if it ain't Instructor Schwarzer. Seems like you're pretty close with the Chancellor's best piece of arm candy. Hey, that's extremely disrespectful to Major Claire. Whatever, man. She is the Icy Maiden. She's not about to get her feelings hurt by something like that. I swear. By the way, Schwarzer, got any plans to ride that night doll of yours around? It'd be great to see it in action sometime. Well, I don't call Velimar unless I absolutely need to. He's not some sideshow. I won't call him in just to satisfy your curiosity. If you keep acting like this is all fun and games, you're going to end up getting hurt during field exercises. Yeah. No, I think he's more trained than all the other students in the 3 classes. Because we've seen him handling himself in that panzer. He knows how to fight. And where did he learn that? I don't know, but my theory so far is that he might be of one of the intelligent divisions. He was talking to Lecter before when we met him in town. I don't know for sure, but that's a feeling that I'm getting. He could just be a very annoying student that we need to break down, but that's at least what I'm thinking at the moment. Right, car number 4. Alright, same juices. So, we're gonna be going out to the countryside to do training, huh? I bet it will be nice to just go all out and not worry about civilians nearby. But like Instructor Randolph said, we need to stay on our guard. I still get the feeling some of us are treating this like a field trip. I'm sure everyone will shape up once the exercises begin. But no matter what happens, I need only to rely on my Schleiden school training. I'm glad to hear you're so fired up. Anyway, Sydney seems a little riled up from earlier. Concentration is necessary for sniping. Since he uses the same weapon as me, I like for him to relax. Well, then help him relax if you can. Within, of course, the ruling of the school, of course. No extra curricular activities that are not allowed, you know what I mean? Well, I get how someone can get carried away, but this time I'll treat this like it's a real fight. Good. Field exercises are as close to the real deal as possible. They're perfect for improving our skills. No matter what happens, all I need to do is rely on my Schleiden school training. Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. Ah, Kurd. So we'll be in Sutherland by tomorrow morning, huh? You seem happy, Kurd. Have you been to Sutherland before? Ah, instructor, yes, I have, though it was a while ago. I lived in Parm until I was about 10 years old. Huh. Did we meet Kurt while we were there? Probably not. Oh, that's the little town on the southern edge of the province, right? If I remember right, it's famous for its clothes and dyes. That's right. When I lived there, they had a number of old-fashioned workshops all over town. A vendor school training hall too. Maybe we were not actually in Parm, but maybe that was the name of the farm we were at. I mean in like Trails in the Sky. And that's been like, what 2 years ago, so it's been a little while. But the name Parm, it just rings a bell. Really? I didn't know your family had a training hall out there. Well, maybe we can stop by a while we're in the area. Something wrong? No, it's nothing. More importantly, what will we be doing for our field exercises? I'll fill you all in on the details tomorrow morning. I can say that we'll definitely have some downtime we can use to go visit Parm. Think you can give us a tour of the place? Sure, I suppose I can. I just hope I'm actually able to get something out of this trip. Don't worry, I'm sure you will. I'm looking forward to seeing my old friends and acquaintances in Parm. I can't believe it's already been 7 years. I'll wager everyone's changed quite a bit by now. Well, if it's been that long, then there will definitely be changes. Oh, I heard that the railroads stretch all the way out to Northumbria now. Well, the ride's pretty smooth at least. Railroads, huh? Well, the ride's pretty smooth at least. That is very true. No one here. Oh, that RMP major with that pretty face of hers and that luscious figure. Oh, she's playing dirty. Try not to be too biased against Major Claire, okay? Why? Whatever makes you think I would. So, Instructor Rean, do you like all the women? H doesn't really... Wait, what are you trying to make me say? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. You know, Instructor Rean, it's only us in here right now. Just you and me. Could you please stop teasing me? I'm your instructor. Oh my, teasing you? Me? Why, I'd never. When it comes to love, age doesn't matter. What a wonderful lesson, instructor. That isn't what I meant and you know it. Yeah, Muse in that sentence, he's not totally wrong, but context really matters. Really, really matters. Ooh, this is a pretty sweet setup. Just look at the shower. Who knows, maybe things will even get steamy in here. For the love of Ayos, please don't cause any trouble. Wow, the Derflinger is really amazing. The cabin and lounge are both really nice. I can't think of a single complaint. Alright, it is still green, so let's see if there's something else happening here. Considering Sydney is standing there.
Nice.
Nope, I think it's just I think the green starts just because we can take a shower, and that in itself is an event. Alright, we have Derflinger car number 5, but you might have guessed it, I'm gonna save that car for the next episode. And of course, after we've been there, talk to who's ever in there, maybe play a card game if there's more, then we go back all the way to Toa, talk to her, and then see where the game wants us to be. Because I'm pretty sure after that, the Explore train has been ticked off and completed. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we finish off exploring the train.
Okay.
And then get ready for bed. See you then. Bye bye.